Hello, and welcome to another public class from Holly Tree English. My name is Holly, or Teacher Holly, and I want to welcome you to a conversation class where we will talk about health and how to stay healthy and practice some English. And I think it will be a good time with no pressure. You can relax. And we already have a student or two. Anatoly is with us. Hello again, Anatoly.
Hello.
And is Anna still with us? I don't see. Anna, can you check your microphone? Because we cannot hear you. Okay. Anatoly, we will get started and Anna can check her microphone and join us when she is ready. So Anatoly, when you think about health, the word health, what is the first thought you have?
It is one of the most important features of our lives, and when we want to make a wish for birthday, for example, we say be healthy, be happy. This word relates with happiness and lots of positive emotions.
Because if you are not healthy, it's difficult, a little bit difficult to be happy, yes?
Yes.
Yes, certainly. Okay, looks like Anna is going to try again. For me, the first thing that comes to mind, the first thing that I think of is my how I feel, especially what I'm eating, eating the right food. Hello, Anna. I wonder if she is muted. So, Anatoly, how do you stay healthy?
I think the very important thing is to think about that about health and to make deals with healthy activities, to eat healthy food, and yes, and to make a holiday, for example.
Oh, hello, Washington. Nice to see you. Check your microphone. You might be muted. I'm going to check for you.
Doing?
Ah, yes, there you
Hello,
are.
can you hear me?
Welcome. Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I think, Anna, I think that is your problem. I'm trying to check. Oh, and I just got a notice that my headset is dying. The battery is dying. Washington, we are talking about health today. That is our topic, how to stay healthy. And so the first question is, when you hear the word health or healthy, what is the first thing that you think of?
Well, I think about food, health food, and also think about like exercise your body, like do something else to uh, get in a good shape, for example.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the both thing I can remember, food and exercise. In
Very
order to
nice.
have, yeah, in order to be healthy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very cool. And the other question I was asking is what um, what do you do? What activities do you do to stay healthy?
Well, yeah. Actually, I can say I'm a little bit lazy about those things, but until last month, I was paying attention very well to the food I was eating, and
Mm-hmm.
also I was exercising, regularly, in a regular base. But since the last month, I changed some things. I don't know, and a little bit lazy about those things. But I believe that um, that would be the first step for everybody, taking care or pay attention about what you eat, and also uh, do something else for your body, exercise or practice something that you like, I don't know, dance or some fight activities, I don't know, some hobby you have, um, that lets you exercise your body, and then, together with a little bit, with the with the food, um, we can get in a healthy stage,
Mm-hmm.
healthier stage.
Yes. Healthier. Yes. Sometimes. So, back to Anatoly very quickly. Can we always control our health, or is it sometimes true that we cannot control everything about our health?
Mm, I think we can't control our health always. Sometimes it is not possible because it is a feature of nature.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Um,
I think we can take some actions, or in order to avoid or to reduce the risk of having some disease or something else. But yeah, we can control everything. We can have 100%, the power of control to avoid, everything that can happen to you, and make and let you have like some disease or will. I think the healthiness, process is something continuous. It's not something, that you do one time and it's okay. No, it's something that you have to, do all the time. And we know that nowadays we are we, we we have effects from all over, from different places. Like we don't know about radiation or something else, some pollution in the air, or I don't know, something the foods that you eat that can someday cause you some disease, for example. We
mm-hmm.
so I think you as much more we pay attention about your habits. It's better in order to avoid, something bad to you healthy.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm. So, can you give an example, though, of a time when you really can't, for example, when it's maybe you can't control it?
Um, when you can control.
When you cannot control your health, or control health, for example?
When we are going to be in hospital, when disease is serious enough, and we need to call to ambulance car.
Hmm. Hmm. Another example that I think of is when someone is born with a problem, or maybe there's a problem in their family and they can't control what's going wrong. Hello, Anna.
Hello? Can you hear
There
me?
you are. Woohoo!
Oh.
Anna, I want to introduce you to Washington and Anatoly.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Anna. How are you doing?
Hello.
Uh,
This is awesome, Anna.
Why?
Because you are. People who have the courage to learn a new language are awesome.
Mm, okay.
Okay, so Anna, I want to give you a chance to join the conversation. We are talking about health, and so what do you think of when you think of health?
Good question.
Mm-hmm.
I think that when people have a good health, um, it means without disease, um, uh, uh, mm, uh, person should eat healthy food, organic food, maybe fresh fruits and vegetables, and mm, try to do lifestyle, good style where he can um, uh, do some exercises and um, healthy food.
Mm-hmm. 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 So exercise and food, I think we all agree that those are very important. I have a question. In Brazil or Russia, is it difficult or expensive to find organic food?
Well, I can say here in Brazil, we have options to buy organic food, but yes, it's really expensive to buy those, food. And sometimes, as you need to face this obstacle, I can say, um, it's much more, frequent. People, have processed food or food that are not organic because of the price of that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we have the option, but it's not so accessible for everyone who wants to have a healthier uh, element, food.
Yeah, yeah. What about in Russia? Is it difficult to find organic food?
Is it question for Anna, for me?
Whoever can answer.
I have opinion that it is not so difficult. We don't have so urbanic customers' habits, and it is not difficult for people who live in countryside, and maybe more difficult for people who live in big cities. But it is accessible, in my opinion.
Anna, do you agree?
I think in Russia we have a special place in market where we can buy some fresh fruits and vegetables. Of course, we don't know about the healthy or not. Sometimes people use it different ingredients for planting. Yes, and of course, if you want to a good vegetables and fruits, you should plant by yourself.
Yes, I see. So I can say that in the US, we have options, and we are getting more and more options. Sometimes, unfortunately, it's expensive to buy organic food, especially if you want to eat all organic food. But it's not it's not as expensive if you live, for example, in a farming area. It can be easier to get organic food if you know the farmers. We have farmers markets in the US in the farming towns. So people will bring their fruits and their vegetables and other things and sell them. And sometimes the markets have other activities. It's very interesting. So it's a good way to meet people and a good way to have a community event as well. But in the stores, we have a lot of laws about the condition of food when it is sold. So even, for example, eggs must go through some radiation before you can sell them in a shop, especially the big shops. So crazy laws. Because unfortunately, the radiation kills the bad bacteria in your food, but it also kills some of the good things. So we do our best.
Yeah.
Yes. So the next question is healthy only, when we speak about health, is it only physical, meaning your body, or are there other parts of you that must be healthy too? Let's get Anna to go first because she came the latest. I want to try to make the speaking time equal.
Can you repeat question, please?
Sure. When we speak about being healthy, are we only speaking about the body, or are there other parts of the person who need to be healthy? For example, should your mind be healthy?
Of course, yes. um, um, how can start? Okay, yes, I agree with you that not only body should healthy, but your um, organism inside
Mm-hmm.
your body. Yes, it connected with our. It should be. Um, uh, mm, not. Um, I forgot this word.
Not separate, maybe?
It our organism should work together.
Mm-hmm.
Our whole organism, and of course it influence what we eat and what we do at this moment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So it's all
it's my
connected. Anatoly, what?
yes. Mhm.
Is it question for me?
Yes, and we have a new student. Hello. Hello. I can't see the name. The computer is not showing me the name. Check your microphone. I think you are muted. And Anatoly, go ahead and answer the question while he checks.
I agree that it links with body health uh, and mental health,
Mm-hmm.
and many problems appear in our head before they became part of physical problems with body, and it needs to make good balance between being doing physical exercise and to be in peace with our minds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hello,
Hello.
can you
How
hear me?
are you?
Hello,
Hello.
can
I
you hear
hear
me?
you.
Oh, okay. Hey, Holly, I'm Tim.
Yes, I remember you. I want to introduce you to Anna, Anatoly, and Washington. This is Tim.
Yeah, I'm from China.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Tim.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Fine.
Oh,
Okay. Um, Sorry, someone was trying to call me on Hangouts and I'm trying to hear you. Oi. Okay, Tim, we are talking about health and we are talking about um, what parts need to be healthy. So the question is, does your body need to be healthy, or only your mind, or only your spirit? What do you think?
Both of man and body.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Both the mind and the body. Washington, what do you think?
Yes, I think both of it.
Mm-hmm.
We should be healthier, be health in the both things. And what you can see is that more and more people are getting depressed, like all over the world. And
Mm-hmm.
I think if you keep, healthy habits, in your life, it's much better in order to let you, you know, in a better condition as a whole, looking to you as a whole body, as a whole organism, I can say. It's not only food or exercise, but also the mind and the way you see the things, you understand the things, and you behave about the things. Like we should have health relationship, like among relatives, among brothers, among you and your wife, or your husband. And yeah, we should have all relationships, everything we have, in a way that it uh, make you better, make you in a good way. If something is disturbing you, you should pay attention to that thing and try to solve that problem, and don't um, keep that problem with you. And by doing that thing, I can say we can we can get in a healthier, you know, way of living, and that's what's matter nowadays, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, um, Tim, I want to keep speaking time equal. So, can you go next? And how can we keep our mind healthy?
I think we should have the um, mm, I think it should keep up optimistic for anything and have the right habits and mm, I think
Mm-hmm.
that's
So,
the
we should do things to relax. Yes?
yes, relax.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Does anyone else have ideas that have not been mentioned?
Yeah.
Um, Sorry, I will repeat the question. Does anyone have uh, different ideas, or does everyone agree?
My, um,
Okay, then we will move on.
yeah,
We
I
will
think
move on.
I think yeah, there's there are some things you can do to keep your mind healthy. Like, one thing I said, keep good relationship with
Mm-hmm.
people that are around you. Other things I think is something spiritual, like you be connected with yourself and what you believe. I think it's a good way to keep your mind, uh, healthy. And
Mm-hmm.
also, I I think another way is to avoid habits or avoid um, things that make you down, that can put you down. I think we should valorize things that you make you happy, that make you, um, um, with enthusiasm about life, I can say, instead of keep some habits that you getting down, that put you, upset about something.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree that it's very important to try and avoid things, if you can, avoid things that upset you. Um, Sometimes you can't, but I think that one way to stay healthy mentally mentally is a word that it's a word that means in your mind. To stay healthy mentally, we should find good ways to manage or control our stress. So the
Yes.
question, Anatoly hasn't spoken in a while, so we will go to him. How do you handle your stress?
It is a skills, I think. We can use different tactics. For example, we can think about during the stressful situation. We can think about something pleasant from the past, about relatives, about children, animals, pets, for example. Maybe this one.
Yes. So someone has just joined us and you have two windows open. Please close one of them. You have two windows open. So I can hear myself. It's always a little bit funny, maybe. Oops. Okay. Oh, we lost Anna again. It's okay.
Sorry.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Yes, my battery is over.
Oh,
Sorry for this.
no problem. It's okay. But so you have two windows open. So we can hear me twice. All right. Tim, how do you control your stress? How do you try not to worry?
Sometimes I have the trouble or the work or the life. Uh, I will, I can go to the gym or find something I'm interested. And if I can't control my stress, I sometimes I sleep or forget it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know sometimes when I am very frustrated about, for example, my website because I'm having a problem adding a feature or something, I have to um, go away and think about something else. So um, it's very important sometimes to go away from the problem and get calm, and this can help you. Excuse me. This can help you a lot with mental health. And I think, like Anatoly said, I really liked it. He said that sometimes problems begin in your head before they become problems with your food or your body. And it's very true. Um, Many people want to eat when they're sad, and often they choose very bad foods to eat. um,
That's
I
true.
can say that I do this. Oh, we can hear me again. Anna,
Yeah.
do you have two windows open?
What?
Do you have two windows open?
Maybe not.
Mm. Because when you are not muted, I can hear you.
Twice.
Yeah, I can. Oh, now it's gone. Oh,
Yes.
maybe it was Tim. I think maybe it was Tim. No, it doesn't matter. Whoever it is can figure it out. So, another way that I think we try to stay healthy is not everyone believes this, but many people believe that we should stay healthy in our spirit. I am curious, in Portuguese, how do we say spirit, the word spirit?
It's pretty similar to English. It's called espírito.
Espírito. It's actually the same in Spanish, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is.
And Tim. Oh no, looks like he's gone. Oi. Anna, how do we say spirit in Russian?
Душа.
Еще раз?
Душа.
Dusha.
Dusha.
Very cool.
Yes.
Very cool. Oh, a good question. How do you think learning a new language can be connected with good health? Let's go with Anna first.
Be connected with health.
Or is it? Can we connect learning a new language with health? Do you think it makes you more healthy, maybe in your mind, or does it give you too much stress?
Lifestyle is connected.
So is learning, I'm going to write the question also, I think it's difficult. So is learning with good or bad health?
Bad, I know.
So
Connected with good. For example, give me please. I cannot.
okay, Anatoly, do you want to answer this?
Yes, I think it has a strong connection with health. For example, for for old people, it is very important to train their brains and memories, for example, and studying foreign language. It is a very good practice exercises for training memory.
What do you think, Washington?
Well, I think that language in this way, for us that we're not native people, we are just learning the language in this way help us to extend or amplify our mind, our knowledge about something. So in that way, I can say that this is something that can help us to have a healthier mind or a healthier, uh, situation. Because as more you do things
Uh-oh, did we
that
freeze?
helps you to see things from other perspectives, and by that way you can uh, let you um, to um, I don't know, to grow in the way of perceiving of understand what's happening around you, and also let your mind healthier or clean from bad things, I can say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting thought. Yeah, interesting thought. Anna, do you want to answer now?
Yes, I agree with previous answers, of course. And learning language connected with good health, because when we learn something worse, and it's help um, um, our brain is working, and understand, maybe if you um, go to another country, you can understand um, the language, maybe English language is popular, of course. World language, and people like learning this, and I think it's connected with good health.
Mm-hmm. Interesting thought.
Not bad.
Yes. Not bad.
Not bad.
I thought to ask about bad health because many people talk with me about how learning a language is um, stressful. It gives you a lot of stress. So I was thinking to ask this because um, we were speaking about stress as a thing that we must manage. So, next question, do you think if learning a language is very, very stressful, should we give up, meaning stop? Should we stop learning? Or should we go away for a little while and try to find a new way to learn? What is your opinion? And we'll go back to Anatoly. We'll go in order again.
Mm. I think the most important thing is motivation for studying foreign language. If we don't have strong motivation, probably if we don't need this foreign language for everyday life, it could be a good solution to give up. But if it is interesting for us, probably we could find another way of studying, and to say ourselves never give up of studying language, foreign language.
Sorry, I muted because I needed to check something. I agree with you. We shouldn't give up. So you think the first key to staying mentally healthy and um, is to keep our motivation.
Yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And Washington, what do you think?
Well, I think that um, learn a new language as learn something new, in this process you might have some stress period in that, because of course when you try to learn something, you want to be able to, do to have all the knowledge necessary for that thing. For example, in the language, you want to be like fluent. I don't know. And but in the process, you have, it is normal to have some weakness, because you are learning something new, and you need to let you some time for process of that new information and be able to have that with you, in the future, like naturally. It's not something, fast. Sometimes you need to take time for that. And because of that situation, someone might get stressed about that. They want to be the best, or they want to get to achieve some level, but um, the process of learning is not completed, and we need to, wait, or we need to have more time, or take more time to be ready for the thing that we want to, like, to achieve your goal. So someone might be stressed in this process, but I think it's normal, and not only with learning a new language, but with a new thing that you are learning. You need to be patient sometime in order to uh, know learn things step by step in your rhythm in order to get there.
Mm-hmm. Interesting thoughts. Yeah, I agree. And actually, this is very similar to what I teach my students, right, Anna? Keep going, keep going.
Yes, it's interesting answer. And
Mm-hmm.
I agree with Anatoly. Person should have a motivation and goal to learn language, because for me, for example, sometimes I don't want to learn English after my work. I'm tired and no, but when you understand some moment that you need to learn language every day, it's it uh, it should be your habits, and um, you can mm, you can use this, and also you sometimes you don't have a time and also stress. um, yes, it's sometimes you have a stress for learning language, because it's another it, it's um, a discomfort for you sometimes, but you need habits in your life mm,
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah,
do it this. Hmm.
yeah, I agree. I try to teach my students to talk with them about ways to use English every day to practice. And um, one way to handle the stress, and of course connected with being staying healthy, is to find ways to find some times when you are practicing and the being corrected doesn't matter so much, because there are two parts. There is the accuracy, which means pronouncing, using words correctly, correctness. And then there is also the fluency, and they are connected, but fluency, part of fluency is being able to speak quickly and not thinking so much and maybe using some slang. And for this, to develop this a little bit and to increase your confidence, you need sometimes, like this class, I'm not really correcting you much, and it's not because I don't want to work and I don't want to teach, because you will receive information later today about things you can improve and things you are doing well. I do this for the, excuse me, for the conversation classes. So, but this class, the idea is to have low pressure, not so much pressure, to just practice a little bit and be a little more confident, because you notice that the people in the class are understanding you. Maybe it's not perfect, but they are understanding you. So you need to find other times, for example, arguing with yourself. Anatoly or Washington or Anna, do you ever argue with yourself in English?
I didn't think about it.
It would be interesting.
When you say arguing, you're say like talking with yourself. Yeah, sometimes I do that. Yeah.
But
I used
specifically, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I used to do that. You know, like read the text in English for myself, or acting like I were like in a meeting or presenting something. Yeah, sometimes I do that with myself, or even with when I'm walking the street. Sometimes I used to think or talk to myself in English. I think that is some way to practice and put the ideas, in the right place in English.
And it's a low stress way, because sometimes we are nice to ourselves, sometimes we aren't.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can say our own biggest critics. We are more critical of ourselves than other people are. It's true for me. So, and again, connected with health, there is research to show that if your emotions if you do not process them, it can cause you to have health problems. So
Yeah.
one way to be healthy and practice your English is go to a room by yourself and or maybe walk on the street, take a walk, and talk about the problem with yourself in English. And so you are processing your emotions, but also you are I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I'm trying to picture this.
Yeah.
Trying to picture myself doing this in Russian or something.
Yeah. One thing that I do sometimes is just because, like, if you're walking the street and talking to you in English, like here in Brazil, where everybody speaks Portuguese, is a little bit, strange, and people might think you are crazy. So one thing that I do is sometimes is to pretending that I'm talking in the telephone in the street, for example. Like I pretend I'm talking with someone in English. So I take I used to talk with myself, but like with the phone in my ear, like pretending.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I'm
like
going to use
pretending I'm
that
talking to someone, but actually I'm talking with myself. It's a way to do that.
I'm
And
going to
another
use
way,
that. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And another thing that I do is like it's talk about some general subject or read some text and record um, the thing, record my voice. And after that, I used to hear again what I said. And yeah, sometimes I can hear everything, but other times, I just can hear some segment and say, "Oh, how how I did that?" No, it was too bad, or sometimes it was too good. So yeah, I used to criticize my voice after I record that. It's a way to, you know, to see if my pronunciation in English or something else is good or not.
That's a good idea. So, uh, Anna, do you think these are good ideas?
Yes, and I also use some um, at home. I talk with my husband in English, only in English, and record my voice, my speech also.
Yeah. Yes, that is another thing. If you have a supportive spouse or friend to practice with, this is another way. So you need to mix the times when you can be corrected, for example, working with a teacher or a language partner who is willing to correct you, or trying to correct yourself, mix it with low pressure things like this, and again, for connecting with our topic today, maybe put your exercise time together with your language time. So I remember when I was younger, I would exercise and try to learn the sounds of Chinese at the same time. And it was fun for me because I'm a little strange. No. Yes. Does anyone want to add any other ideas to this? Anatoly, you haven't really spoken about this.
Yeah.
You just said you
Another
haven't thought about it.
another thing that I like is, and it's a opportunity like to have a low pressure, uh, opportunity to learn English. It's like watch to movies or series in English, because by that you are like in a leisure time, and also you can learn uh, if you use subtitles in English in order to follow what the characters are saying. That's a way to like to have some leisure time, and also the opportunity to learn something else in English at the same time. So you have a low pressure in that period, and also you are keeping your mind healthy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Now, Anatoly, what do you think?
Okay, I just remember a different maybe example about low pressure and strong pressure. For example, if we are reading uh, aloud with a group of people in the class, it is much difficult to understand the text campaign with if we are reading on our own without pressure, but it is the purpose of reading classes to make a little more stressful for students because in real life, when we need to speak in foreign language, we need to think in this language, and we need to protect ourselves against stress situation when we can forget words, for example. And low pressure and strong pressure, sometimes it's better the first one, sometimes in other situations it could be useful to train ourselves with strong pressure.
Exactly. They should be, I very much believe that they should be mixed. One example, not so much with languages, one of the ways that I managed my stress when I was in school was that I would take one or two easy, fun classes, if I could, together with my difficult classes. So, for example, when I was in high school, my German classes were my easy classes because I enjoyed them and I was good at it. And it helped to manage the stress of everything else a little bit because I was doing something that I was passionate about and I was managing, I could relax. There was one class where I could relax, and so mixing low pressure with high pressure I think is a very healthy thing to do, really. And I think it's what we have been saying in the whole class is to work hard at being healthy, but also, as Tim said, to find the right hobbies to be able to relax. Okay, it looks like we are at about 1 hour, maybe a couple minutes over. So does anyone have something they want to add before I end the broadcast?
No, I don't think so.
Sounds like the answer is no. Okay, so it has been absolutely wonderful as always meeting with you guys. Washington, it has been a long time, and
Yes.
which I understand you're a busy fellow, and of course Anatoly and Anna, it has been wonderful seeing you again.
Yes, them too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I'm going to say thank you to everyone who has been watching or who is watching the replay. I have really enjoyed teaching the class, and those who have participated in the video call can expect to see their language reports very, very soon. And I am having trouble finding the button. Where's the... There it is. Okay. Goodbye for now. Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you very
Goodbye,
much.
Holly.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Thank you. Thank you.